we're getting close now. As a matter of fact, every now and then when you finish the cross, you're going to notice that the cube is solved. It doesn't happen often, but every now and then that will happen. The goal for this lesson is to get the corners in the right place or the right area. Now, how do you know if the corner is in the right place or the right area? What you're going to do is you're going to look to see the center color that's facing you, the center color facing the ceiling, and the center on your right. Whatever those three colors are, you want to see that in the corner. If that's the situation, then it means you're done. If not, then I'm going to show you what to do. First, let's go ahead and look and see which ones are in the right corner right now. So we have one corner that's in the right place. And we're going to use that. We're going to put it on our right-hand side. Just turn the cube until you have the one corner with three colors that line up. You're going to put that on your right-hand side and then go ahead and do the pattern. Now, what's happening when you do the pattern is this is moving to here. This one's moving here, and this one's going here. And so you might have to do the pattern one time, two times. Every now and then you have to do this pattern 3 times. One other thing to note is that many times when you finish the cross, you're going to notice that not only do you have a corner piece that's in the right place, but it's also in the right position, meaning everything's lining up. You're going to put that one corner that's in the right place on your right hand side and go ahead and do the pattern. Do the pattern on both of the cubes to illustrate that it doesn't matter if you have the corner piece in the right position or not. It doesn't matter. Sometimes you only have to do that pattern one time and all of the corners are in the right place. Most of the time you have to do it 2 times. Every now and then you'll have to do the pattern 3 times. Just each time that you finish the pattern, look and see if you have the corners in the right place. So what's the learning technique that goes along with getting the corners in the right place? This learning technique is very powerful and it's easy to do. In the beginning of a semester, before you start the class, look at the syllabus. What is expected during that class? And ask yourself, what grade am I going to get in each area? Do you want an A? Do you know how much work it's going to take to get an A in that area? Maybe one of the assignments is speaking, and you hate speaking. So you decide, I'm going to get a C in that one. That's okay. Decide. Before the class begins, you decided here that you were going to learn how to solve the cube. If you've gotten this far, that's happened, and you're almost there. In the same way, for your classes in college or high school or whatever, decide beforehand what your grade is going to be. Break it down as much as possible. So what's the life technique? It's very similar to this, and it's creating a priority. In other words, there's a difference between being busy and being effective. Meaning, I can be busy all day, but not really effective in the way that I'm doing things. So how do I plan my time so that I'm effective, so that I get the most benefit from that time? I have a very powerful video about how to plan your time, how to prioritize your time so that you get the most benefit from that. That is the life technique. So, the Rubik's Cube technique is getting the corners in the right place. The learning technique is to understand before you start what your goal is going to be in that class. And the life technique is understanding how to prioritize your activity so that you get the most benefit from that. We'll see you in the last lesson next.